So let's talk about a position everyone's been asking about, which is striker. And there's one player we know we want to bring in, and the one player we might go back in for. Hello and welcome to this video. You could like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when video go live. So Sheffield Wednesday Football Club are looking for strikers, as we know. And here's the thing. We all want Ugbo back. We all want Ugbo back. And we desperately want him back because he did really well. At the minute, we have brought in 5 players so far, and Danny has said he wants double. It could be double figured by that. Apparently, he wants in for the 8th of July. Now, we might have Beadle in and Olaf in soon, but here's the thing for me. Duncan McGuire at Orlando City is not signing a deal, right? He doesn't want to sign a deal. His contract is out in 2026. I thought it was this year. I got that wrong. It's 2026 when his contract is up. Now, he's going to see what happens. And there have been a lot of things about Torino wanted him, looking at him. And here's the thing. Charlie McNeil is somebody who's going to come in. But take it as a grain of salt. Nico has said that we are wanting 2 strikers separate to Charlie McNeil. So Charlie McNeil is obviously we now know is ready to be from the academy into the academy in that and work out and probably start working out into the bigger leagues and stuff like that. And here's the thing, right? If we can get in, say, Ogbo and Maguire, that's good. Now, I've seen people go, they're not happy with what's going on with him. And could this be a bit of a bad thing for us in sense that he's rejected his latest contract profile on those City to focus in Europe. Olympic coming up with similar too. And it's clear they want him to stay. Orlando wants him to stay and say he's not for sale and want to keep him. Maguire contracted until 2026. Now, here's the thing. If you've got a player that is that desperate to go, you get a best deal for him you can and you let him go. Now, do I think that's what's going to happen? I think they're probably going to play hardball and go for the most money humanly possible. But at the same time, it's someone I said at the time when we were looking at him, he would be good to bring in. He would work well. 3 million is a lot cheaper than probably what Troy's want for Ugbo. And like Nixon said, we want 2 strikers separate to McNeil. So it's not one or the other. No, this is separate. We want 2 strikers in. And that's exciting because I think we can all agree strikers are something that we are currently lacking and needing. And again, let's see what happens here. It could go on and on and on this. We do not want it to happen with what happened with Maguire last January, where we were used as a pawn for another one and then stuff like that. We don't want that this time. We want to crack on, get the deal done. And if somebody doesn't want to be here in one sense, we walk away. You've got to buy into what Danny wants to do. Danny got a plan. He got a way of talking, a way of doing stuff he wants. You can tell he's excited by this season already. With the 5 players we've brought in already and the rumoured players that could be in very, very shortly, it's looking very, very promising. And I don't think even under Carlos' first season, it didn't feel this exciting. There was still a bit of skepticism there. This feels like if he gets the chance to build this squad like he wants to and he's doing, it could be a fun season. But I don't want to get ahead of ourselves because getting ahead of ourselves could cause us to be a bit like, oh, we're thinking too quickly. We're thinking we're going to do this, this, and this. I understand people seeing that the signings are coming in. I've seen some people go, if this goes off, we're going to piss the league and all this kind of shit. Let's just keep level-headed. I think it's a good start in terms of it. And he wants all players in by the 8th of July when they go to St. George's Park. Makes sense. You don't want to be dealing with any more transfers after this. I think you can tell what Danny wants and wants to do. we haven't heard much about Paveda. We haven't heard much about Iorfa and Deshaun, which I'm guessing is coming very shortly with them, because Josh has recently re-signed. I'm pretty sure we'll be working on those two now as well. It could be a case that they go, look, we're going to move on to past the new, and we do need defenders, so let's see where we are. But at the end of the day, having a striker in seems to be a priority. It makes you wonder what can happen with someone like Michael Smith. It makes you wonder what can happen with Mallet Wilkes. And I think the jury's out on Wilkes. I think everybody wants him to go in a sense. But I get a funny feeling Danny wants to just give him a try and see what happens. And then if 6 months down the line or end of August it's not worked, he goes, right, you can go, kind of thing. I think he's willing to give him a try. So we'll see what happens with all that lot, because I'm always intrigued by that kind of situation. And Wilkes has always been interesting. But if we are wanting 2 strikers, Ugbo is someone we definitely do want. It could be Maguire. It could be the Swedish lad that got linked. I'm going to do a video on the Swedish lad. I'm going to wait a bit. It looks like the lad from Arsenal is going back to Austria League. So that sounds like that deal for us is dead in the water in that sense. So it's interesting. But we'll see what happens. I'm very much looking forward to the season. I know everyone else is. We've got the away kit out tomorrow, which is going to be good. I'm really looking forward to that. And that video should be done tomorrow as well. That is why these are here now. I'm going to do a comparison to that one because that's the only one I've got. I don't have the orange one. I think my dad or someone has the orange kit. So from the 90s, which is really annoying because it's a nice kit. But yeah, we're going to get it all sorted. Video of that will be tomorrow. It actually will be up at about 12ish. And just a reminder, live stream this week, Thursday at 7, not Friday night. Friday night I can't do because I've got my little one. If by any stroke of a miracle I get him to go to sleep at 7, I might do a live stream off my phone. If I can get him to go to sleep. But that's a very big if. I'll be honest, I'd rather not do the live stream on Friday and then just crack on with it on 13th. But I'll see how things are. You never know, I might get bored and go off, fire off a video game or something in the house. We'll see what happens. But Duncan McGuire, it sounds like we are still interested, but it would take a lot for them to sell. They don't want to sell. And you know what? I personally don't want to spend any more than 3 million on him. So if they go, oh, we want this much, I'd rather just look elsewhere. But we'll see. I thought I'd mention it. It's interesting that we are still looking at Maguire.